I also agree with you, Ken Palm, and those metrics that Houston, UConn, and Texas are the three elite teams right now in college basketball. I have them a cut above Alabama. And I don't think this number, I think this number is actually a little bit short. I think we get Houston winning going away here, and it's a 4% play for me. So hopefully the streak is still going on Friday, and we can all ride this one together. I love Houston in this spot. Guys, it reminds me of Kansas Miami last year, where Miami is a little bit of a trendy dog. They run into finally a truly elite team. I don't know if Houston will win this game by 26, but I do think they'll win it by double digits. And one of the biggest reasons I really like Houston in this spot is they tend to win and cover when they're the better team at both ends of the floor. I really think that that's what we're getting with Houston here. We know Houston is elite defensively. Their post defense is phenomenal. Miami doesn't typically play through the post, at least not particularly well. So it's really Norchad O'Meara or nothing in the post. I think you're going to get a lot of jump shooting from Miami, which they're going to be fine with because they have very good guards that shoot the ball well. So Miami, if they're gonna have to shoot jumpers, they're gonna do it. But Houston is as good of a defensive team as you're gonna find in the country. Fourth in adjusted defensive efficiency, which is another Ken Pom metric. But I also love the way Houston contest shots. I don't think Miami's going to get anything easy here in terms of on the offensive end. But on the defensive end, I think Houston might score and might score with relative consistency here. Miami might be one of the 16 teams left. You might even be able to call them one of the 16 best teams in college basketball right now. But I'd argue that they're arguably the worst team in the Sweet 16 right now, at least worst or second to worst. And I know you've got teams like Princeton and Florida Atlantic still in there, but Miami doesn't defend like the rest of the teams that are still in the tournament. They're outside the top 100 in adjusted defensive efficiency. They haven't been particularly strong on defense all year. And I think if Houston's able to score and they're able to score, without a huge issue, I think that's where we see Houston blow this one open. So it really, guys, it reminds me a lot of Miami, Kansas last year. The way the Hurricanes are coming in, the publicly backed dog. I know that doesn't always work out, but I think it works out here. I'm laying the points with Houston. I think they win this one going away.
So you said it a few moments ago. You said the point spread is a great equalizer. Miami as an underdog this year. They've been an underdog 8 times. They've covered 7 of those 8 games. Miami at +7 or higher. The last time they lost a game by more than 7 points was before Thanksgiving. Do either of those concern you? All they've done is stick around and cover as a dog and cover as a dog and hang tough and cover as a dog and stick around all year long. It's not like we can look at Miami and go, oh, that's a surprise. That's what they do. That's in their DNA. Does that concern you here?
Teddy, the reason it doesn't is because I really feel like they're finally running into one of the elite team. And I just don't think they saw that kind of elite competition in the ACC this year. The ACC was as bad as I can remember being up here in ACC country in Syracuse. I watch a lot of ACC basketball. Even the teams that we sort of rely on being really good in the ACC, the Virginias, the Dukes, the North Carolinas, UNC not even in the tournament, Duke completely dismantled by Tennessee, Virginia losing to Furman. Like Miami was underdogs to a lot of those teams during the regular season. So, I just think that this is a totally different sort of caliber of opponent, and it's an opponent that they're not going to have a great game plan for because they don't typically see a team like Houston. And I just think this Houston team, my power rating would be much higher on them than any team Miami has played probably since the time you're referencing. So I actually have this number a little short. I personally would make it closer to 8. So 6.5. We're out there. They're probably gone. I would lay the touchdown. I'll be shocked if Houston doesn't win this thing by double digits.